Hello everyone, meteorologist Hunter Benstock here with your Tuesday afternoon 1-minute forecast. We're going to start off with a look at a satellite and radar. Starting to see some rain developing this afternoon in the more western into the central portions of the state. Really scattered stuff in nature. Nothing that's going to be super consistent this afternoon, but we're seeing plenty of cloud coverage for the central and eastern portions of the state. Maybe some in and out sunshine out towards the west. Temperatures across the state going to see those 60s and 50s widespread. A little bit colder up towards the north and the eastern portions of Montana, but out towards the more western reaches of North Dakota getting into those 60s, and then maybe a couple isolated 50s still in the central portions of the state. Your highs for today, we're going to get into those 60s widespread across the state, maybe some upper 60s out towards the more easterly locations, but our lows tonight are going to get cold once again. We're going to get down to those 40s and a couple of 30s as well. 39 for Dixon, 39 for Stanley, 37 for Crosby, 39 for Wolf Point. Wolf Point just refusing to warm up right now. Looking at our 10-day temperature trends, we're going to see those temperatures in the 60s for the next couple of days until we get to Friday, where we see a bit of a cool down, where we're going to get down to those 50s. Now, overnight temperatures from Thursday night into Friday morning, and Friday night into Saturday morning, we're pretty likely going to see some 30s across the state. Now, as we get past that, we're going to get back into the 60s for the weekend, upper 60s by the time we get to Tuesday, and then rising in that climb into the 70s for hopefully the end of next week. Looking at your wind speed and direction right now, we have some northwesterlies in the more northwestern portions of the state and into eastern Montana, out towards the more eastern portions of North Dakota. Got some more of those more northerly, maybe northeasterly winds, anywhere from 10 to maybe 15 miles an hour for much of the state. Now, Williston a bit stronger than everybody else at 21 miles an hour, and there are some gusts out there in the upper teens into low 20s, but as far as those winds are concerned, not the windiest day we've seen in recent history, and we're going to see those relatively calm wind days for the next couple of days here, especially out there in the more western portions of North Dakota. Going to be relatively calm. Maybe see some upper single digits into the low teens, but nothing that's going to be super strong until we get back into Thursday. Now, Thursday morning, those winds are going to pick up, have the chance to see some 40s and 45s widespread across the state. Now, as we get into the more afternoon hours of Thursday into the evening hours, they're going to move off the more eastern portions of the state towards Jamestown, Fargo, and Grand Forks. We'll start to calm down out towards the west into those upper teens into the low 20s for that gust potential, but overall going to really calm down by the time we get into Friday evening. So Friday morning, maybe some still gusty winds, but by Friday evening, calming down across the state. Precision cast for the next couple of days, got those rain chances developing this afternoon right now. Get a little bit more widespread in the central portions of the state by the evening hours. Now, there's a bit of energy out there this afternoon, so you might hear an isolated rumble of thunder, lightning strike here or there. Nothing that's going to be super consistent, going to be really scattered in nature. There's just not a whole lot of energy, and we have quite a few mechanisms that are going to prevent that thunderstorm development, so it's just going to be occasional at best. As we head into Wednesday morning, going to calm down quite a bit as far as that precipitation is concerned. See some fair amount of clearing, but as we approach Wednesday afternoon, those clouds will start to build in once again in the western portions of North Dakota into eastern Montana, as well as a developing rain chance. Make sure you tune in to KX News at 4 because I'm going over a mixed precip chance come Thursday.